Welcome to another episode of The Latest with Maya. Today, I am happy to have a conversation with actor Shubham Maheshwari. Currently, you can see Shubham in We Were Liars on Amazon Prime. Thank you so much for being on my show. I'm very excited to be
Thank
talking with you.
thank you, Maya. Thank you so much. Thank you for having me. Really happy to be here.
Um, so who has had the biggest impact on you professionally?
Professionally, that's a good question. I think, if I'm being honest, it's probably an actor named Shah Rukh Khan who comes from India. He's a huge movie star back in India, but I think growing up, I think most people from India kind of relate to his story. He's someone who came from nowhere. He didn't have any connections, and he kind of is one of the most hardworking people you'll meet, and he's kind of made it to the top. And I think stories like that, especially for people like me who kind of also come from nowhere, and it seems like a very like alien place, especially like the film industry. But hearing stories like that tend to inspire me a lot. So probably him. Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so who has had the biggest impact on you as a person?
As a person, I think I'll have to probably say my brother, I think, and my family, my parents, of course. They're very inspiring, I think, and they're very the way they go about their life and their morals and everything. It's made me who I am, I think. And I kind of my brother as well, I think. He's 5 years older to me, my elder brother, and he's definitely been like a big source of inspiration, I think. So I think my family I always kind of go to when I need a little bit of motivation, and they believe in me, and that helps a lot. So yeah, they've been massively helpful.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what small things bring you joy on a daily basis?
Hmm. That's a good question. I feel like right now, I think it's watching movies. Like I know that's a little related to the career that I'm in, but I think you know what happened with me, Maya, is like I grew up watching a lot of Hindi cinema, like cinema from India, and I didn't really watch much, from America, like American films. And so what's happening to me now is like I'm basically immediately introduced to a plethora of incredible movies. You know how people say like, "Oh, I wish I could watch that movie for the first time." I'm basically doing that because there's so many incredible films that I'm basically catching up on. I'm playing catch up right now that I've never seen before. And then anytime like a friend of mine like watches something incredible, they recommend it to me, and I get very excited to watch. So now I have a bit of free time, so I try to watch as much as I can. Like at least a movie a day, which is a little bit difficult, but I try my best. But I'm just like spending a lot of time just watching TV, watching a film or something, and that brings me a lot of joy for sure. Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, whenever I could like watch binge watch like a really good show like We Were Liars, that brings me a lot of joy.
Oh,
Or
that's so sweet.
like
What are your other favorite shows? Do you have a favorite?
I have a list that I always
Yeah.
go back to, but one of my all-time favorite shows is I mean there's so many that come to mind, but
Yeah.
yeah, the one I was just recently rewatching is Perception.
Interesting. Okay.
Um
Yeah.
yeah, it's a really good show. It's with an actor named Eric McCormack who
Okay. Yeah.
was in another one of my all-time favorite shows, Will and Grace.
Oh
Um
yeah. Yeah.
and so yeah, and so I've been rewatching episodes of that.
That's cool. I'll add Perception to the list.
Yeah, it's so good.
Yeah. What genre is it, would you say?
It's like drama.
Cool.
I'd say dramedy because there's some comedy in it.
Okay. All right. Yeah. I'll put that on the list. Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'd love to hear what you think.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah. Um, so what has been the biggest obstacle you've overcome?
Hmm. Right. And this is like in general, you mean
Yeah.
in life? Yeah. Yeah. Uh, that's another good question. I think making the decision of switching from so I was an economics major. That's what I was studying growing up. Like, I mean, in my high school and in my university. And I think there was a point in my life where I had to make this sort of decision of, do I want to keep doing this or do I want to switch and put all my attention in, wanting to be an actor, I think. And that, to be honest with you, Maya, was a bit difficult because it's such a scary thing, like kind of what I was talking about before. It's such a scary thing when you come from like nowhere and you don't really know how this industry works and how to kind of navigate yourself through it. So to actually build up the courage to say, okay, you know what, I'll get my degree, but I think after I do, this is the only thing that I want to focus on. So I think getting to that point to make that decision, it took a while. It took a while. That was certainly an obstacle. But but I'm happy that I'm not doing econ anymore.
Yeah. Yeah. So if you had a warning label, what would yours be?
A warning label
Yes.
for myself, like,
Yes.
oh, ooh, that's a good one. I think. I tend to talk a lot sometimes. I feel like people might get annoyed at some point. It depends on the day. I don't know if this happens to you too. I can be a little bit like two people. Like some days I can be the most quiet person and I don't want to kind of socialize and I just want to sit at home, like eat my packet of chips and like watch The Office or something. Or I want to like go out and I want to talk to everybody I meet on the streets too. So I think if I'm like hanging out one on one with someone and I'm in a very chatty mood, they're in for a ride. Like they're gonna have to keep listening to me. I keep talking a lot sometimes. So yeah, maybe that. Maybe that. I'm both. I'm too talkative and sometimes I can be too quiet, I think. So it depends on the day.
Yeah, I can definitely relate to that.
Like that. To
Um,
the talking a lot part or to the being quiet?
Both,
Oh,
because
both.
there
Okay.
are there are certain people that I will like talk a lot when I'm
Yeah.
around. I'll talk a lot and we'll have um I mean, these really nice conversations, and
Yeah.
then there are other times that
Right.
I will just be like really totally silent because I'm just like, I don't feel like interacting with
Yeah.
anybody. So,
100%. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah,
Definitely.
yeah. But yeah, I'm the same way. There's a lot of times I'm just like, I'd much rather just be inside and
Yeah. But
binge
I'm sure the days you're very like
watch.
you want to talk. I mean, I'm sure it helps with what you do. I'm sure it makes for some really good conversations for the interviews and stuff. So
Yes, definitely.
it's a good sort of warning label to have, I guess, for the job that you do, I would imagine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, so we discussed a little bit earlier, I'm pop culture obsessed and I go on stages of shows that I cannot stop watching. Is there a show that you are currently obsessed with?
It's such a weird thing, but for some reason, when I'm eating food, I cannot watch anything other than comedy. I don't know what it is. I feel like maybe because I'm not looking at the screen the whole time and I'm eating, which is why I just want something that I've seen before and something that's like a comedy. So at the moment, literally just before the call, I was eating and I was watching The Office, just for the third time maybe. Like I rewatch a lot, like I was saying. So that's kind of like my that's the one thing that I consistently kind of watch, even if I've seen it before. But yeah, that's what I'm binging right now, I guess. Yeah.
Oh, I love that. Yeah, yeah, I'm constantly just rewatching my comfort shows. So
Yeah. You're gonna rewatch We Were Liars, I'm sure.
yes.
Now.
Yeah. Yeah, I was obsessed with We Were Liars. I watched it all in like 2 days. So
Oh, I love that. And I think you spoke to Mamie, right? If I'm not wrong.
yes, I
Oh,
did.
that's awesome. That's awesome. She's very sweet. She was
Yeah,
awesome. Yeah.
she is. Yeah, she was really fun to talk with.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what is the best advice you have ever gotten?
Mm. I think the most useful advice I think was probably trying so I'm a very sort of I used to be at least a very like people pleasing person. And sometimes it would be to the point where I'm like, you know, giving that more importance than my personal sort of and not focusing on myself as much. You know what I mean? So I think the best advice I had gotten was you don't have to people please all the time. You just stay true to who you are and be yourself, and the right people will gravitate towards you when you're yourself. And that's not just at work, but I think even in personal life, like in the relationships that I have with my friends and everything, and family. It's just like just stay true to who you are. You don't have to be someone else to please everybody. And if people don't get pleased, that's okay. That's completely fine. It's as long as you stay true to who you are. So I think that I heard kind of early on in life, and stuck by it, and that's probably helped me more than I even realize in my life. So probably that.
Oh, I love that. That's great advice.
Yeah. Yeah, I heard it at the right time too. Like when I was young, I think maybe in the years where you're sort of maybe middle school or entering high school kind of a thing, where I think I needed to hear it. So yeah, that was very helpful for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. So what is a superpower that you would not want to have?
That I would not want to have. I feel like I definitely want to fly, right? Like flying is, I think that's everyone's go-to answer. So I would want that. Something I wouldn't want, invisibility maybe. Like I don't know what I'd personally do with it. Like I feel like it's such a I don't like I don't even like care about what other people are doing in their lives. So I don't have that incentive of like, oh, if I'm invisible, I can go and spy on people.
Yeah.
I don't really I feel like I wouldn't do much with an invisibility sort of power. So maybe that's probably the one that I would least want maybe. But the most would probably be like flying. I feel like that's everyone's on. What would be yours? The one that you would want the most. Like
What I would want the
would
most?
want, yeah. I'm curious
Okay.
to know.
Yeah, there's so the Flash is one of my favorite shows, and there's
Hmm.
um uh one character in the show named Frost who she has like these cold powers that
Okay.
I would want because I love the cold and I love snow and everything, so I want her powers.
Is
Plus
this all? It'll always be winters for you.
yes. Yeah. Plus I also love her style, so I want her look too.
Mm.
So
Right, 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 right.
yeah.
If we're talking superheroes, for me it's probably Spider-Man. Like what that whatever Spider-Man has, the ability to produce webs and swing, and it's kind of like flying, but not exactly. It's swinging. Yeah, for me it would probably be that, the one that I'd want to have. Yeah.
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah, I would actually, when you mentioned flying, that's actually a superpower I would not want to have.
I want, yeah.
Because personally, for me, I think I'd feel sick all the time. So,
Yeah, definitely relate. Yeah. Yeah, it's just like I wouldn't want it. I wouldn't want I wouldn't want to have that ability. I'm good. I'm good without it.
yeah, exactly.
We
Like
we don't need to.
flying, yeah, flying, super speed, I don't want either of those.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I feel like, yeah, my go-to answer is always Frost's powers. Like those
Mhm.
are the powers I'd want out of all the ones that
Right.
yeah.
Oh, you said you don't want to fly. I heard you don't want to spy. So I thought you were saying like an invisible. Oh, you don't want to fly.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. Oh, I don't relate to that. No, I I'm okay being sick. I'll it's something I deal with. Yeah. That doesn't interest you at all. Wow, that's so interesting. Wow. Yeah. I do I would imagine it would get a bit too much. Like if I have to swing like that all the time, it would be like a lot of headaches and stuff, but
Yeah.
I'll push through it. I'll push through it.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Um, yeah, I feel like for me, I don't want to deal with more headaches. So,
Fair enough. Fair enough.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll let you have flying.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. So what genre of movie would your life story be told as?
Ooh, my personal life.
Yes.
It's like tragedy. No, I'm joking. That's so sad. I think I always like I get into some stupid situations, so there's definitely like space for like situational comedy. Maybe that I think. Have I had much drama? Not as much. Not yet. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Some drama, some controversy, something interesting in my life. But probably comedy. Probably comedy, yeah. Some funny situations in life that I can see it being depicted on screen, like in a humorous way. Maybe that. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I love that. Yeah. Yeah, I've always wanted my life to be a rom-com and a musical. So,
That's such a good answer, actually. A musical is really good. Yeah. Wow. That would be fun to watch. Yeah.
yeah. Yeah. Yeah, my best friend and I were actually talking the other day that somebody had mentioned to us that we should like have we should like write a musical or something. And we were he was telling me that I'd be the protagonist and
Yeah,
like
like a biopic, like or based on your life, or you
I
would just be the
don't
lead.
I don't know. They were just like, you should make a musical. I'm like, I want that. So I
Yeah,
told him he'd be the sidekick. So
right. Oh, awesome.
yeah.
I'd love a role. I'd love a role for this one. I'd love to do a musical.
Yeah.
You guys are hiring, I'll audition.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, you'll definitely be in it.
Awesome. I love that.
Yeah. Um, so do you have any irrational fears?
Yes. It's a very embarrassing one. I feel like I might have even mentioned this when we were doing like a bit of the press for the show. I'm I'm very scared of. Oh wait, no, this one's not irrational, I think. It kind of isn't. So I was afraid of dogs for a very long time. And I know that's a very sort of like I'm missing out because dogs are lovely. But I've been scared of them. Now I'm not. I'm not scared of dogs anymore. And what I've realized is I was actually afraid of their teeth. Because what I'm actually afraid of is like anything sharp, like sharp objects. It's a bit irrational. Like, I don't know, I don't understand why. But like, even in the kitchen, sometimes if my mom is cooking and I enter it and then she turns holding the knife like that, I have to run away. Like, I feel very uncomfortable. So if I see anything like sharp, like as sharp as a knife or maybe like teeth of an animal, That's pretty sharp. I think I get a little bit uncomfortable. So that's the only one I think. I'm not scared of a whole lot, but like sharp objects, it's a bit weird. But yeah, I'm a little bit scared of those. Yeah.
I mean, I can understand that.
Yeah, it isn't really irrational, right? Like, I mean,
Yeah,
it's just that could hurt if it, if some accident happens. So,
yeah.
it's more of like a precaution thing, I guess. But I do want to kind of get over it a little bit because I love dogs. I would love to hopefully like have a dog one day. So I have to get over it really quickly. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, dogs are the best. I have a dog and she's the my favorite furry thing in the world. So yeah. Yeah. So what three words best describe you?
What three words best describe me? I think optimistic. I'm a very positive thinking person. I don't think I can function otherwise. I have to kind of I always think positive about everything. Um, uh, Sometimes irrationally, but it just helps me. So I think I'm optimistic. I'm uh I'm cautious too. I'm cautiously optimistic. So cautious could be one of the words too. I think I'm a very like risk averse person. So everything I kind of go about thinking many times before doing. I'm one of those people who would kind of overthink sometimes too, maybe. But I would say cautious, optimistic, and uh, uh, I don't know. I don't know. What would I say? Cheerful, maybe? I don't know. I feel like more often than not, I'm a very like maybe because I think positively, I'm a very like happy person. So I like to, and like I said, I'm talkative too sometimes. So I think I can be a little bit, yeah, like cheerful, maybe, yeah.
Oh, I love those. Yeah, I think those are great ones.
Yeah. What would you? I'm curious to know.
Oh,
What would your three words be?
I don't, I hope it would be maybe creative, um,
Hmm.
loving, and funny, but I'm not sure. I hope that that's what it would
Yeah, you would hope. Yeah,
be.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's a good answer. Yeah, yeah.
Thank you. Yeah. Um, so what subject could you give a TED Talk on, even though you are totally unqualified on that subject?
That's such a good question. Uh, yeah, like just I'd be yapping. Like I wouldn't, but I like something I think I could speak well on, but I'm not actually educated on it. I think, oh, space, like something to do with like I loved like physics as a kid in middle school until I realized I'm not smart enough to actually do it like in high school and stuff. So I quickly switched to econ. Not that I'm saying economics is necessarily easy, but physics was not for me. But I loved like studying about space and stuff like a little bit, but without actually having like too much knowledge or like like a degree to back it. So I think people who know space would completely call my nonsense. Like they'll know I'm talking complete rubbish. But I would love to. I feel like I would love to hear a TED talk about it. Maybe. Yeah. If I speak on it, like I think it would be a train wreck. Like people would completely know I'm just rambling. But that's something I guess that I would like to speak on if I had a bigger brain, maybe, and a better understanding of it. Uh, yeah, be cool.
Oh yeah. I like that. I'd watch that TED Talk because I don't really understand anything about
So
physics.
you wouldn't know that I'm saying everything
Yeah,
completely incorrect. You wouldn't never catch that, which is good.
yeah,
Yeah, that's
yeah.
wonderful.
I believe you. I believe everything you say.
That's the audience I need. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Um, yeah, I took a physics class in high school and we had to like there's something we had to like build a bridge out of like popsicle sticks or something, and then
Yeah.
we had to test the like strength of it, and
Right. Okay. Hmm.
mine collapsed immediately.
Right. Yeah. I'm assuming they would have wanted like a good base or something. I
Yeah,
guess you probably went for height or something like that, and then it maybe collapsed. That's what I'm imagining.
yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, I have no idea. I was just like going along with what
Right. Yeah.
like this is how I know I'm supposed to do it, but I don't know it.
Well, I'm sure you don't need to know that now. It's okay. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is your life. Yeah.
Yeah. Um, so I love inspiring and motivational quotes. And this week, the one that spoke to me is by Mark Anthony. And it's one of the most important realizations you can have is figuring out that this is your life and only you get to decide what your happiness looks like. Um,
Yeah. That's really
is
nice. Wow.
Yeah, yeah. Is there a quotation that has inspired you lately?
The one that you just said. No, actually, like it kind of speaks to also what I was talking about before about that people pleasing thing. You know what I mean? Like, and it kind of yeah, I that spoke to me just because of that as well. That's a really nice quote. I think I wanna kind of note that down and keep that for me. That's really good to hear. Yeah, I can't think of quotes on the top of my head. It's such a yeah, I wouldn't remember them verbatim, so I struggle with that sometimes. But yeah, I might just go with what you said. I think for this one, I'll just go with what you said. That was very nice. That was very good to hear.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that really spoke to me when I saw it. And Mark Anthony is one of my favorite poets. So,
Hmm, that's
yeah,
really nice. Yeah, thank you for saying that. That was a really good quote.
yeah, yeah. I can send it to you if you want.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's really nice.
Yeah. Well, that was my final question for you. I've had the best time talking with you.
Yeah, this was so much fun. Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thank you so much for joining me. I've, yeah, had the best
And I
time.
love your wall, by the way. Sorry, I just wanted to say that
Oh,
before I. That's
oh,
such
thank
a
you.
yeah, I love that.
Oh, thank you
Maya's
so.
World? Is that what it says? Yeah,
Yes,
Maya's World.
yeah.
That's awesome.
Thank you. Yeah, this is my pop culture wall. So,
Right, right, right. Yeah.
yeah.
I wish I had something behind me. I've been moving a lot. I'm at my brother's place right now. Now I'm heading to Vancouver today. Then I'll come back to Toronto, and then I'll head back to so yeah, it's just a plain boring wall.
Yeah.
Uh, but if I ever speak to you when I'm in Dubai, then you'll probably see more things because that's where my base is. That's where my home is. But
Oh, cool.
yeah. But yeah, just wanted to let you know. Yeah, really like the wall. That was very cool to see. Yeah.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. And yeah, again, thank you so much for joining me. You made my day.
You made mine. Thank you so much, Maya. This was very nice.
Yeah. Thank you. And I hope you have a great rest of your day.
You too. You too. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah. And that's a wrap on today's edition of the latest with Maya.